Hi, I'm Herbalist Luna. Welcome to my channel where we focus on everything digestive health. Today I'm going to show you how to make Irish sea moss or how to prepare Irish sea moss. So we have our Irish sea moss here in the bag. I'm going to open it, and the first thing you need to do when you prepare your Irish sea moss, depending on how much you want to make, because it will swell once you put it in the water. First, we have to wash it. I'm going to make this for someone who's requested it, and she doesn't want very much, probably about 16 ounces. And I'm going to say this will give me 16 ounces, or maybe I'll put just a little bit more, but not very much. So I always use my distilled water or either spring water. Never use tap water, because you'll get the contaminants in the tap water mixed in with the sea moss, which is very absorbent. So you want to clean it. It has salt on it from the sea and maybe a little debris, some dirt. Some sand even. So once we get that cleaned off, we'll put the sea moss and we'll cup back in the bowl, cover it over, and I'm trying to show you see if I can find some pieces of dirt in here, but this seems to just have salt on it. So what I'm going to do is take it out. I'm going to pour this water off, and I don't know if you can see that water is dirty. This dirty, salty water. I'm going to pour that out. I see some salt in the bottom of the bowl. I'm going to rinse that out. Put it back in here and wash one more time. And then I can cover it with water. People say, and I've read and I've been told you can let it sit 4 to 6 hours, but I like for it to be in full bloom. And by that I mean I want it to absorb as much water and get as soft as it possibly will. That way it makes it easier to blend. Now I have some friends, as a matter of fact, even my son-in-law. My son-in-law will take the sea moss. He will put it in the hot water and on the stove, and it's almost like you're cooking it. Well, you don't want to cook the life out of your sea moss. Therefore, it's not raw anymore, and you get the best benefits from it when it's raw. And by raw, I mean no heat has touched it. So yeah, see, I got a little more debris from that. So I'm going to pour that out. Rinse my bowl out one more time. And from here, I'll cover this with water, and maybe in about 4 hours, 6 hours, I'll change the water. I'll change the water in it, because this will have swollen. Yeah, that's good. It will have swollen and gotten big. Got something over here on my counter. Take that off. And gotten big. And you know that it's what we say is blooming. So I'm going to set this one to the side, and I have one already prepared over here that's been soaking for a while. Hopefully you can see that and see what it looks like when it's not dried. So what I'm going to do for this one, I've changed the water in this one twice. And you can taste the water. I'm going to spoon. I'm going to taste the water and see if it has any salty. There's no salty flavor to that. So I was going to rinse it again, but I don't even have to rinse this one again. But as a matter of fact, I will get my little colander out, set it in the colander, and see if there's any debris in the water. But I shouldn't have any debris, no salt and no dirt at all in the water. Yeah, there's no salt or no dirt in this water. Now, I'm not going to throw this water away. You can use this water when you make your face mask or you wash your hair. You can use this water because it has no flavor and it does have the nutrients in it. You can use this water. You can see that. You can use this water in your soups, or when you make a smoothie, you can pour that same water into your smoothie. So I'm just going to set it to the side there, pull my blender up, and if it's stuck to the counter. Here we go. If I need to use water, I'll use this water instead of using fresh water from the distill. Sometimes you don't even need water, but today I think I'm going to need some water. So you put your sea moss in the blender once it's bloomed. Yeah, I'll use this water. Get a cup. Got a nice little cup here. And I will scoop some water in there. And I'll blend until it's smooth. So that was about 4 little cups of water, and I'm going to say that was maybe 2 ounces because the cup didn't fill up. We'll turn the blender on, and I'm going to hit, my setting is for frozen smoothies, food puree. Then I've got a low for dough, a medium, a high, and a pulse. I'm going to use food puree for this one. I'm going to stop. Oh, that's really smooth. It looks real good. I'm going to add what I have left. And I'm going to blend. And then if I need to add more water, I'll add more water. We're going to hit your food puree. Now I just want to see how smooth it is and how thick. It still has some little chunky pieces. So I'm going to add some more water. And blend again. And this time I think I'll put it on high since it's already blended up. It has just some little fine chunks like it would be maybe salt, the consistency of sea salt. So I'm going to put it on high this time. That was 1 minute. And let's see now. Oh, it looks like it's much more creamier this time. Almost. We'll blend just a little bit more. I don't think I need to add any more water. Maybe I'll add just a little more water. Just a little. Yeah, I'm not even going to put all that in there. All right, we did 1 more minute, and I want to taste it out of the, that's perfect. Perfect. When I say perfect, I mean perfect. Let me wash this, because I'm going to scrape that out of the top, put it back down here. Once you finish, and it's as smooth or to the consistency that you want it. Some people might want it a little thicker than I've got it, but you have to remember that once you put it in the refrigerator, it's going to gel up, and it's not going to be Jello consistency, but it'll definitely be a gel, and I'll show you that in just a second, because I have one that's already made. All right, I've got clean jars up here. Get a clean jar. Here we go. Get a clean jar. And let's see. Oh yeah, that'll pour right out. Here we go. Pour that into the jar. Should give me a little more than 32, 36 ounces. Yeah. So here's our finished product. This is our Irish sea moss, or just sea moss. And once it's done, I'll put a top on it. I didn't get out of top. Thank you. I'll put my top on it, and I will set it in the refrigerator. I'm going to show you. Here I have one that's already made. I'm going to show you what it looks like already made once it gets cold. It's going to take on this consistency, and hopefully you can see that. So it becomes a gel. So what you do with this gel is you put it in soups, or you put it in a smoothie, or your juice. Sometimes I even put it in my water. Just put it in my water with my lemon when I drink it in the morning. But you put this back in here. You put all your fruit. You pour your water, however, or milk, or alternative milk, however you make your smoothie, and you smoothie as you would any other day without it, and you won't even know it's in there, because this sea moss takes on the flavor of whatever you mix it with. I know you probably say, oh, it probably smells like the sea. At first, you'll when you're washing it, you'll have that little ocean kind of smell, and the water will taste real briny and oceany. But once the sea moss blooms, you drain it, it's ready to be blended, you don't get that taste. I also wanted you to know that most people use sea moss because it takes the excess mucus out of your body. And I do like that. But I like the fact that it helps with your digestive system and your immune system. So by removing that excess mucus, it helps you to digest better, which makes your immune system stronger. So I hope you enjoyed this video of preparing your Irish sea moss. Thank you for coming, and I hope to see you again. Peace.